Nice thing about having your own workshop is being able to make custom furniture. This project required a sit-down desk and a standing desk that would fit into a small office. Materials were chosen from scrap wood laying around. Center stage was pallet wood and scrap walnut. Hope you enjoy this project. Okay, let's see what wood we have. I have, oh, this is nice wood. Look at this. Yeah, we'll pick through here and get some pieces of wood. And then over here, this is wood that would normally be used for pallets. It wasn't even good enough to be used for pallets, so I salvaged some of it. So we'll gather some of this wood here, and let's see what it looks like underneath. Okay, one ugly piece of wood. Let's see what we can find underneath here. It's going to take quite a few more trips to get it nice, but look, beautiful black walnut with some excellent graining. So we're going to find some good wood in this stack to make some nice looking furniture. What did I find under all that nasty looking, look like firewood? Well, there's a couple of pieces. Most of it came out really good. This piece right here, it to me is very beautiful. This is walnut. One reason why it's beautiful is this can only occur when you have air drying. These are furniture grade. Sometimes when you add like a polyurethane finish or other finishes, the grains come out even better, and so gives you an idea of what the grain might look like whenever there's finish applied. As you can see, that's just a furniture grade piece that looked like it was just firewood. So let's make some finger joints. While I'm showing you that making box joints, which will go into making the drawers, I also want to let you know that I use the same wood whenever I was making inserts in the side panels between the walnut. I cut a groove in the walnut, slid the pallet wood into the groove, much the same technique as floating panels on cabinet doors. Finger joints, all known as box joints. Fun thing about using pallet wood, you get some interesting varieties. Around here we only have hardwoods and pallet wood. What I have found in today's planing of the wood is I found some wonderful sycamore. Sycamore has a wonderful grain. It even looks like bird's eye maple. So you don't find that much of it. I like to use this as accent wood with walnut cutting boards. You can use maple, which gives you the white color, but everybody uses maple. I like using sycamore because not many people, I've never seen anybody accent with sycamore, and I love doing that with my cutting boards. One thing I find is a lot of red oak. Normally red oak can be nice like this, but I did save out some of the worst looking pieces. I'm going to use these in the drawers. It doesn't bother me they have knots in. One thing I like is to be able to use wood that nobody else is going to use. And so I've got some good red oak in here. This last one I want to show you is a really neat find. This is box elder. That beautiful pink wood that's through there. You don't see that much anymore. That is a great find. So I've also got hackberry, a little bit of hackberry in there. Sometimes I run across pecan and hickory and those types of woods. Did not find it in this particular group, but you find some very interesting woods whenever you use pallet. Most of those I was doing the other video on the showing you the box elder. The pretty pink did not come out. For some reason you couldn't see it. I don't know if adding water helps a whole lot in the video, but that's what box elder looks like. Very unusual wood. Something that you don't find a lot of. Just happen to find it in this pallet grade stuff. So we've got lots of good wood. Now let's go see if we can start making furniture out of it. Now we cut the finger joints, it's time to assemble the drawers together. Real simply, also referred to sometimes as a box joint. Just like that, even without any glue. Now I will glue them together. But even without any glue, it's a really strong joint. And notice in there, there's a groove there. That's where it's going to slide in. the board that's going to be the bottom part of the drawer. And there we go. It's a nice stack of drawers, which will go into all of these cabinets. Next process, need to sand them, final sanding, and put a polyurethane finish on them. Just a quick video to show you before applying any type of finish. This is just a simple polyurethane finish. Absolutely no stains, nothing. That is the natural color of the wood. As you can see, using the different grains, that is sapwood of walnut, the white that is showing. Over here, this is red oak and white oak from the pallet wood. Happened to be what fell into this particular unit, as well as some more sapwood showing in the walnut. So just a simple coat of polyurethane, that is what it makes as a difference into how it looks. No stains whatsoever. And for a desktop, how about these couple of pieces of scrap? Yeah, I think I'll just need to beat them up a little bit. In selecting material for a tabletop, I wanted a 3/4 inch piece. It could have been plywood. In this case, I used OSB that had a laminate on it because it's just a piece of scrap I had laying around. What I will do is I will round out the edges and then I will pour epoxy for the top. It'll make it a black. It could be any color. I want black. The next few seconds of the video will show you the poured countertop before it's cured with some of the flecks of gold and things in it, but basically black. And then finally I will transition to the video where it's actually installed on the desks. And there it is. Let it cure. And after it cures for a little bit, we will take the tape off the side. You see we got some gold, some pinks, some blues. The overall effect is black. So, and a little bit shiny of appearance. I think I'm going to take some of it off using alcohol. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Any questions or comments are always welcome. Also, please share any fun projects that you are working on. And a special thanks to Abby Himes, my talented granddaughter, for compiling this video.